Hi guys, welcome to the VW Golf Mark 7. It does require a battery change, so I'm going to do that today. Just thought I'd do a quick video for you because when I bought the battery, Halford tried to charge me £25 to do this job, and they said that I was going to get all sorts of faults and things like that, so I thought I'd talk you through how to do it, save yourself £25, and it's really easy to get rid of the fault codes. It does fault code because obviously there's a battery change in there, and it's dead easy, so save yourself £25. Don't believe the guy that's trying to scaremonger you into it. I've just opened the bonnet so that we can get straight to it. Again, apologies, I'm on my phone, so it's not going to be a highly modified video. The vehicle itself is the Mark 7 2018 Golf. Diesel 1.6. The missus has got the, I believe it's the Mark 8. Hers is the 2 litre diesel. No battery problems on that, but I'm sure we'll get to that. Obviously, catch down here to open the bonnet. When we come round to the front, the latch itself is just above the VW sign, which is there. You just press that and it pops up and it should hold itself up. Tools wise, we're going to need to change this battery. Oh yeah, just before I do that, this battery that's in here, there's all the spec on it if you want to pause it and have a look at that. We're going to take off the minus first, then the plus, and then the little holder down there. We're going to remove that, take off the thermal protector around the outside there as well, remove the battery, and hopefully get that new battery in there. It does show an indicator here to say if the battery is good or not. It does indicate that it's a good battery. However, I have had it on charge and it is still struggling to start up, so replacement battery is required. The new battery I've got over here, which again is from Halford's, £151 I think it was. But I did get a 10% discount code with the online code that they had. I think it was code 10, something like that. Plus the missus' dad had a load of vouchers from work, so he gave me this as a birthday present, as my birthday was on the 28th of October. Tools wise, I've just got a little socket set here. Again, a very old one. I think it was from Halford's itself. I don't know, Power Fix Summit. Just need the socket itself, an extension, a 10mm and a 13mm, and I'm just going to whip that off now for us. So next part of the video, unfortunately guys, I don't think I'm going to be able to prop it anywhere, but if I can, I'll obviously show some highlights of taking it off. Okay, I think I've got a little bit of a purchase point there for you, so that you can see what I'm doing. So first part of taking this off is obviously to get the connectors off. Now it does say minus first, so that's what we're going to do. Minus or the black side if you've still got the parts on it. Don't need to take that bolt fully off. It should come off. There we go. And just store that out the way. The next part will be the plus part, and again, just so it's loose, I'll take that off. Use a bit of force to get it off a bit. More. That's well loose enough, it's just a bit stuck, this one. All the fun and joy. There we go, it slipped off nice and easily. Now on the battery itself, it has got a couple of handles which are there. so they will assist us in getting it out. Just going to move this plus positive connector out of the way, because it won't just lift out. It does need the holder, which is down there. Sorry if this is changing around on YouTube, but there's a connector down there that we'll be able to take out, and then we'll be able to pull the battery towards the front of the vehicle, so pull towards me and then lift out. Apologies if it's spinning around on YouTube. I don't know which way it needs to be. It's been a long time since I've done a video. So I'll just pop that there so you can kind of see, hopefully, something. I'm not cheating and getting somebody in from Alfred's to do it for me. 25 quid for this, honestly. Don't know about you, but I'm certainly not on 25 quid an hour. Not that it's going to take an hour. I think it's probably 20 minutes to get this off, something like that. I suppose if the weather's bad though, it's raining, you know, you work quite close to an Alfred's, it might be better getting somebody to do it for you while you're working. There we go, that's off now. I can get my hand in there and take that bolt out. Which I can. There we go. Place that somewhere where it's not going to fall into the engine bay. And now you can see it just clipped in across. I can get that plate out first, actually. That might be a better way. Just gives me a bit more room. There's the plate, so that laps over the plastic on the battery. So now, forward, grab the handles, and out it comes in one. Next process is to obviously just repeat that process but backwards, so I'll carry on the video when I get to that stage for you. Just a side by side of these two batteries here, so they are exactly the same length, so that has meant that the thermal protector does fit perfectly on the side of there, and therefore we shouldn't have any issues getting that back on. I will put the thermal on secondary to putting the battery in, because it might just overlap the feet that need to go in. So if you just look in the side of here, on the where the battery is going to go in, the battery's going to drop in and then slide in, and it'll go underneath this fitment here. So once it's slid in, the front part will drop onto it there, and the screw goes back into it again. There's 3 different sizes of battery that can go into the Golf, so if you had a bigger battery that was going in, it might be that the battery holder at the front will end up on that one, but again it should just slot down, push across, end up underneath those plastic parts there. As is going to end up on the second one. With a smaller battery, it could end up on the third one. So that's what I'm going to do now. Again, I've not got 2 hands to do all the tech to do this, so I'm going to just set it up on the side there, and hopefully this goes in, like I said, as easily as I've made out it will. Make sure the negative goes towards the car, otherwise you'll be taking it out again. And push back, and there you go, that's not moving anywhere there. On the wall. Mrs. just wants to get on the camera, I think, here at the moment. She keeps coming over. She's brought me a brew. But she doesn't seem to think that I can just kind of turn it off when I want to. Maybe she needs to set me up a tripod or something like that to help me out. Christmas around the corner. On the battery terminal itself, it has got some protectors on there. On some of the batteries you might find that there's plastic covers that will cover over the top. They just literally pull off. You might need to make a modification to put it back on. But opposite way to go back on, we'll be putting the positive on first. Not forgetting the connector or holder. Now when I watched the guy do this, he was very lucky and it just kind of dropped perfectly into place. Which that one has as well. Lucky boy. So that holder we should find, if I can prop this I might be able to, you know. Not with that because I need it. You might be able to see me actually locate and pop that in, which it looks like it will. Change the ratchet to the opposite side. Try and not knock my phone into the engine bay here. That's spot on, I can use the camera to do that. Just need to get it stood up. Yeah, my phone's going to be in the way, guys, but literally that just needs to find its home and then we're going to screw it straight in. So I'll start it again once I've done that. There we go, that's home, so took that off. On the way round I managed to knock off those plastic connectors that were holding the positive and negative dry. You can see one's there. I don't know where the positive one went, but it's plastic so it's not going to do a lot of damage. But I will try and find it. Here's the thermal sheet thing, cover, jacket, whatever you want to call it. That can go back on there. Just protects your battery really from the elements. So if you've got your car in a garage or you don't suffer from winter, you might not need that. But it's the opposite way back. So positive goes on first. And again, just tighten that up. Doesn't have to be over tight, you don't need to put it into high heaven tight, but it does need a connection. You don't want it bouncing off. Now this part might spark, which it has. Don't be scared of it. It's not like your mains, it's not going to blow you up. Your hair's not going to stand on end. There we go, that's nice and tight. There you go, that's the battery reconnected. So just leave it for a couple of minutes, let that electric obviously course around it. And the next part, hopefully we'll see all those error codes that we're all scared of. Okay, so we'll come around now and we'll try and start it. Hopefully everything's worked there. Live. Key in. turn it, on it comes. Now we will get fault codes all over it. We'll place our foot on the brake. And there we go, there's all the fault codes that we're going to get on this. Everything will be unavailable, all the faults will come up, we'll okay through all those. Oil service, yours won't come up like that, but mine is due an oil service, and obviously I've got both doors open. So we'll close those in a minute. What I will let you into a secret of as well is this does need a service, and it's also got low pressure in the back left tyre. So we will have a couple of fault codes that won't go away on this drive. However, yours will go away. So I'll pause there because I can't drive, unfortunately, with a camera in my hand. Just literally, we're going to do a mile. I'll reset the trip so that you can see I've done a mile. So I'll zero that out. We'll do a mile and then we'll come back to it and I'll show you that all those fault codes have gone. Okay, so we just got back from the drive. It's amazing how quick a mile goes. I literally turned the corner, I was going to do a lap, but got to 0.6 and then I thought, oh, better turn around. So, right, the only one that hasn't gone, as the person who I was watching on YouTube previous, is this one here. He did say to have a look at the information, obviously the manual, that's the word that I'm looking for to find out what that is. I believe it is the cruise control, automatic cruise control, but what he did was he went, turned his engine off, pulled the key out. As you can see, my auto oil service due is coming on. That's going to be my next video. See the date there perfectly. Don't know whether the time's right actually. Is it right? Let's have a look. So I might need to change that. Show you how to do that if it is wrong. It is wrong, it's an hour behind, so I'll show you how to do that as well. Okay, so turned it off for a long period now, about 20-30 seconds. Again, foot on the foot brake. Oil service due. Left rear tyre should pop up now. There we go. And then no other fault codes should come up now. Beautiful. Now to check your codes, so I'll turn it on. As you can see, that that other message has now gone. You can go into your information on here, so if you click on here and go through vehicle status, obviously oil service due and loss of left tyre pressure, no other fault codes on there. You might see that the auto stop start has gone off on it. Assist systems, it's deactivated at the moment, but I can literally flick that button and turn it on. Everything else is working. My telephone, for example, there we go, you see my full name, Michael. Driving data, let's have a look on there. We're doing nothing miles an hour, obviously. Our oil temperature's not registering at the moment because we're not moving. Average consumption, range, travelling time there 7 minutes from before. Distance 1.5 miles according to the trip, but it doesn't do 0.5 on the systems. Average speed, as you can see, I wasn't speeding. Could have put myself in some trouble there. So there we go, done all those. Now to do the time, so we'll turn this on. Apologies for the music. Turn that down. We go to settings. Let's turn it on first. Just trying to turn the sat nav on. Because I left it on that setting. So we'll go to car. We'll go to settings. Turn that down. I think it's on here. We'll find it. There we go. Time and date. So car settings, time and date, time. What time are we now? Just have a quick look what time it is. 1:16. So we'll go 16. Pop it to 17 so it's bang on. And there we go. that'll sort out the time issue. So now we're on 17 minutes past 1, and that'll do it for you. So we've just successfully changed the battery. As I say, my next video will be servicing this. The reason I've not serviced it yet is I'm waiting for my friend to come off holiday, because we're also going to do an automatic gearbox oil change, and that requires a bit of tech that I have not got. So there's the car, MK7 Golf. I am trying to keep my reg out. I know you wouldn't, but some people would. Clone it. And there's the old battery, which is very important. You don't just leave this stood around for anybody to pick up. Don't leave it in your back garden. Don't throw it in a refuge bin. Take it to the tip and get rid of it, which is what I'm going to do. So please be responsible. So if you did like that video and you want to see some more, please like and subscribe. As I say, I'm going to do the service on this vehicle as well. That'll probably be coming next month now, depending, as I say, when my friend's available. He has just got married and been on his honeymoon, so he has been taking a bit of time, but as soon as that's sorted, you'll also be able to video me doing something for you. So yeah, cheers for that. If you, again, like and subscribe, and cheers for that.